Hi, this video is about the Caribou Mathematics Contest. I'm going to show the solution for the February 2014 Grade 9-10 Contest, question 18. So, the question is, a piece of string fits exactly once around the perimeter of a square whose area is A. What is a formula for the area of the largest circle that can be formed from that piece of string? Hint: apply the formulas for the area and circumference of a circle and for the area and perimeter of a square. Okay, so now we will find an expression for the area of a square. So we will use the area of a square as A, and then just to signal that it is a square and not a circle or anything else, we will draw a little square in the bottom right. So as we can see here, we know that the area of a square, since all the side lengths are the same, we will just call one of the side lengths s, and then since we know it is s times s, it is s squared. So now we will find the area of a circle, and we will write the exact same thing, except of course we will write a little circle instead of a square. And we know that that is pi times radius squared. Okay, so now to get a relationship between these two areas, we will need to find a relation between s and r, since those are the two unknowns. Now we can get that from a statement from the question, since the statement is a piece of string fits exactly once around the perimeter of a square, and then also around the circumference of a circle. Okay, so now we will find the perimeter of a square, and we know that here it is just the sum of all the side lengths, so s, it's just 4s, 4 times s. And now we will make this equal to the circumference of a circle, which is 2 times pi times r. So now we can cancel like factors, so since we have 4 and 2, we will divide both sides by 2. So here, we are left with 2. And here the 2 just cancels out, so we have 2s equals pi times r. So since we want to find out the area of the circle, which is pi times radius squared, we want to find what r is. So therefore we will single out r here. So since we have r times pi, we want to divide by pi. So we would need to do that on both sides. So of course we would just have r on one side, and then since we divide by pi on this side, we would have 2s divided by pi. Okay, so now that we have r, we can find out the area of the circle. So now, since we have pi, of course, and then we have r squared, and we know that r equals 2s divided by pi, we would have to square this. So 2s squared would be 4s squared. And then pi squared is pi squared. Okay, so now we can cancel out like factors, so we can cancel out pi in the numerator and a pi in the denominator. So since here pi is squared, we know that we still have a pi left here. So we are left with there. So we are left with 4s squared divided by pi, and this is equal to, since we are referring back to here, we know that s squared is the area of the square. and then we have the area of the square. So we can see that the answer must be 4a divided by pi. And we can see that here as option A, 4a divided by pi. If you'd like to know more about this contest, please feel free to visit our website at www.brocky.ca/caribou.